Hey guys, it's Oakland Gym Bodybuilding here. Alright, I just wanted to let you know, guys, that what here's a little recommendation on a good way for people how to train. This is how to maximize each session and how to not overtrain. Alright, what I recommend is getting a notebook like this, an 18-month workbook. This goes from July 2012 to December 2013. Well, since the date's way out of order, I set my date up. So, for instance, this is day 1, week 1. That's the way I can label it. And I put the date next to it, and you put the body part. Basically, tomorrow is when I'm going to start. And so, tomorrow's chest and triceps. I'm going to be running a 4-day split. I didn't want to do that Rob Ritchie's because it's really too much intensity, and looks like something that'll work. And basically you choose 6 exercises out of it all. No more than 6 things or 6 listings. And basically I stick with the main for them larger body parts. You do 12, 10, 8, 6, and for the lower you may hit around 15, 12, 10, 8, especially on isolation. So big compound lifts. So yeah. So for like my chest, I hit every area, the upper, the mid, the lower on presses, 4 sets of 12 reps, 10 reps, 8 reps, and 6 reps. Then I do a set of cable crossovers, which I do 4 sets of 15, 12, 10, and 8. Then when I do chest and triceps, it's good to sure your triceps get worked, but it's good to definitely throw a little bit of assistant stuff in. So you do some skull crushers, and then I do some tricep push downs. What I do is I come down slow and explode up. So you definitely want to contract that muscle and get a good squeeze all out. And then the next day I hit back and biceps. I do some bent over rows, 4 sets of 12, 10, 8, 6. Now wide grip pull-ups. Now some people who can't perform wide grip pull-ups, you have 3 options. You can, when you get on the pull-up bar, use an assist pull-up bar. Some gyms have them, some gyms don't. Can't do that. You can get a chair at the end and put your feet at the end of it and pull yourself up. So the chair at the bottom will help take off some weight, and it'll be easier. Or do inverted rows. But try to do the pull-ups if you can. And 12, 10, 8, 6. And as it becomes easy, you add weight to. Deadlifts are really the only lift that I'll really go less than 6 reps on. I start out with 8 reps, 6 reps, 4 reps, then I go to 2 reps. Then for biceps, I do the 3 main curls: a barbell curl, a dumbbell curl, and a hammer curl. All 4 sets of 12, 10, 8, 6. And you're gonna get sore, but you want to make sure you squeeze and come down slowly. And see my last video, I have some grips that I had made, so I can actually get the right grips. Yeah, and then day 3, which will be the 31st, I make that a cardio and abs day. I get on the treadmill for a good 30 minutes. I do some type of cardio for 30 minutes. Then I do, most of my ab work is weighted. So I do cable crunches, hanging dumbbell leg raises, 4 sets of 10 to 15. I do weighted side bends, which are 4 sets of 10 to 15. You can do a dumbbell, you can use a weight plate. Then I do weighted planks, 4 sets of about 20 seconds. And people ask me why I use weights with the abs. I find that, see, I'm going to be hitting abs twice a week in that week. So I hit it really hard, and then I do 2 days. With the other 2 days, I take 2 days rest, really let some rest. Then you hit them again with body weight. But we'll get on to that in a minute. Then on day 4, you're getting back in, really hitting the weights. I do shoulders and calves. I was asked, why don't I just pair up shoulder and traps? Because there's not really much you can do for your traps. So you might as well just put them with your shoulders. And like I set. I stick with six exercises for the entire thing. I do a military barbell press, hit the top of the delt. I do a side lateral to hit the side of the delt. Then I do some barbell front flies. At the front of it, I do some barbell shrugs. And the military press is 12, 10, 8, 6. And from the side laterals, front flies, and the shrugs, 4 sets of 15, 12, 10, 8. Then in the end, I'll do a clean and press. I'll pick it off the ground, clean it up. That's 4 sets of 8, 6, 4, 2. And I believe, and I've done research, and that can actually help your deadlift and your bench press. And then in the end, I do some standing calf raises. I do 4 sets of 10 to 15. Not too bad. Now for day 5, legs. And I was asked, why don't I pair legs with quad and hamstrings? Because there's with only 6 exercises, that means less work. So I figure, and I'm gonna add more work on the quads. I start off with doing some ass to grass squats. I do 4 sets of 12, 10, 8, 6. Then I do some barbell deep lunges, like I bring it deep. 4 sets of 12, 10, 8, 6. Then I do some leg extensions. I really contract the muscle hard, and you should actually burn. Have a spotter to help you get it up if you need in the end, and just control it coming down. Then I do some body weight lunges, 4 sets of 20 steps. So in the end, you should be doing 80 steps. Then I'll hit some lying leg curls for 4 sets of 15, 12, 10, 8. And now, if you want to, what you could do is use a seated leg curl. It's just lying leg curls is what I have available. Then a barbell good morning, 4 sets of 15, 12, 10, 8. Then day 6, on the 3rd of February, I do some cardio and abs. The treadmill, I get on it for about 30 minutes, give or take. I do in and outs, 4 sets of 12 to 15. And you know, I'm sure you can look it up online what an in and out is. It's a P90X move, the actually first one you do. Then I do reverse crunches, except I do my reverse crunches like this, so I can hit the lower back. Make sure you keep your abs flexed. That's how I do my reverse crunches. Then I do a set of regular crunches, 4 sets of 50 reps, so you'll be hitting 200 reps. Then lying leg raises, I do 4 sets of as many as possible, but I stop when I hit 50. Then I burn out in the end with side bends, 1 set of 50 reps. So you basically got that. Then in day 7, what I do is I get on that treadmill for a good 60 minutes. And what I'll do, watch TV while on it, play games on it, just as long as I can just get. As long as I can just get the cardio in. If you can get that cardio in somehow, you'll be fine. So this is going to be looks like a really good routine. Each week, some weeks I may change it up. I'll go back, but this is just so if I'm plateauing. And I was thinking, what if I fail? Because someone who likes to look at my routine, they may think, what happens if you feel this is enough? If this isn't enough, add another set in. Now, if you're going for hypertrophy, say for bench press, for sets 12, 8, 6, and you may feel you're about to hit a plateau, throw in and do 5 sets. Except in the end, you can either add another set with 6 or hit 15 reps, or throw in a drop set. I might throw in drop sets. It really depends. Yeah, so that's basically the week ahead of me. I'm gonna start for every Wednesday. I'm gonna give y'all a breakdown of the week ahead of me. Because today I don't have school because of the weather. Hopefully tomorrow I won't have school either. Then I can definitely hit them back and biceps without a problem. And yeah, and for equipment, really the only type of equipment you need or really don't really need any type of extra equipment, like besides the weights and stuff, is I wear gloves. one of my knees, I hurt my knees before. I cracked them real bad, and sometimes the knee just gives out. I put on a knee brace when I do squats, and I suck to use like squats. You don't have to have these, but grips. Better to order them instead of making your own. But sometimes you just gotta do what you can. And then a weight belt. That's for lifting heavy. But I'll use the belt when I'm more into powerlifting. I do like may do a powerlifting routine. It's really just depending. But yeah, and you should take some before and after pics whenever you do a routine. Each week take one. So like I may take one tomorrow right before my workout or right when I wake up. Later today because it's 1:17. I need to get some sleep. I might take one when I wake up, and then after at the end, say on the 5th. No, take one on the 29th. Take one on the 5th. Then take one. Let's see, start on the 29th. Take one on the 5th. Take one on the 12th. Just whatever you do to track progress. And right now I'm cutting since it's winter time. I really want to get the muscles to show for summer, and when the summer comes is when I'll definitely start going for that strength. So I'd rather be cut and eventually work my way to getting big to be big summertime, and you won't be able to instantly look good, but I want to have them abs. And people like to train their abs 3 to 4 times a week. Some people like to train them at the end of every session. That's unnecessary. Abs are just like anything else. Would you train your biceps? Sure, they're smaller. But now, the only way I would recommend training abs at the end of each session is if you do one. Now, if you do it the way I do, which means you gotta take out an exercise, which is stupid. No point in doing that. And the reason why I'm doing that is I could write it to the side, but that's where I record the weight I use. So, it's really just gotta mess around with it. Try, and each week will be different. Well, I'll try to mix it up each week. Do like the same thing, but I might change it with barbell, dumbbells, or use machines. Like I may go to the gym and use dumbbells instead of a barbell. Record that. Now when I'm bulking up, I use the same exercise. So, and I mainly stick to barbells unless it's a light day and I'm using a lot of reps. It's good to do some dumbbells, just change it up a little bit. One thing that I'm looking forward to doing that I really don't ever do is, well, here's a couple of things: hanging dumbbell leg raises, cable crunches, clean and presses are a big one, lunges. And that's just really it. Mainly the clean and press. So it's going to take some deadlift strength and some clean and press. So if you can military press it about good, if you max out the clean and press, I recommend, say you clean and press 135 a good 5 times. I recommend going down to using 95 pounds, just so you can, or cut down even lighter, and throw a warm up set. Yeah, warming up, I don't include warm ups in my routine. That's just an automatic to do. And you definitely warm up your rotator cuff. I don't do pre-warm up cardio. I do light stretching, but I use like movement. So for chest, I do the rotator cuff, and for bench press, I just get on the bench and I just use the bar and I stretch it all out. Same thing with squats. I squat in the movement. So the only time I actually truly stretch is on cardio days. I completely stretch. Alright guys, that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of the year, guys. That's how I'm gonna start doing my routine. I wouldn't say the entire year, but yeah. So this is how I track workout, and I put a little check next to it once I complete that workout. If I missed it, I make it up on like an off day. So like say I missed back and biceps. Day 7, I cut cardio in half because I don't do the 6-minute cardio if that's the only thing I cut, or I may only do 15. No, I'd probably do about, 10 to 15 minutes of cardio and remake up that workout. But I have it written down, so I'd write in the note, made up a workout. Alright guys, that's how I'm gonna start logging my info. See you guys later. Oakland Gym, bodybuilding out.